Gabriella Bryan and Brisa Hennessy just getting started. Carissa Moore again at backdoor. Big roomy barrel traveling through here. Wow. And that's the completion. That is the excellent score that we were waiting for. Lip glide and goes down. Carissa Moore right behind her. Moore at backdoor and gets the second section, gets the exit, hacks a turn just to put the cherry on top of that, the exclamation point at the end of the sentence. Carissa Moore.
Only one of these two obviously can make it through to our final four surfers in the semi-final. I'm not sure when we're coming back for finals day. In the meantime, we'll stick with live vision and a beautifully threaded tube from Carissa Moore. Look at that carve off the rail.
Surfer in red with priority. Carissa Moore with a strong paddle, angling straight down the line. Drives off the bottom. Nice and 12 o'clock into that first pocket and up into the second. But when the conditions are like this, it's kind of just take what you can and make the most of it. As we see Carissa Moore, powerful on her backhand. Nice snap under the lip. Connects through for the second one. Really critical on that inside section.
And how difficult it is for our surfers. Carissa on the second wave of the set. A bit smoother, and you can see holds her line just fractionally longer, but then it flattens out a little bit through this middle section. Carissa just doing some great transition work, rail to rail, keeping the board moving, keeping that speed, allows her to hit that final section, which did try and bump her off.
And it is a huge day here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, as we will be crowning our champions, and a feisty exchange at the start for Carissa Moore and Brisa Hennessy. Carissa getting this first wave over Brisa. Nice snap to start off. Unleashes a little bit more on that second turn. And a wrap in for the third. Now she's going to play with it here to set up for that big inside section. A great looking set for her to get her campaign underway, and puts on a solid finish. Another semi-final advancement, but from their very rookie years, it's been at least the quarters. And now, with priority, Carissa Moore into that first big hook. Lines it up for the second, goes more vertical, throws a lot of spray, gaining that composure, exactly what she needed to do. Connected those 3 turns out the back, and now she sets up for the inside section. And an opportunity for Gilmore on the outside as Carissa comes through with a powerful carve and starts to set it up on the beach. Spray flying out the back for both of these women, and Carissa with a powerful finish.
And that was always a nice feeling, going to Hawaii to start the year, but knowing that she would be going home to compete on her home break. More waves on the way. Carissa making a move. First turn, big front side, swooping cutback. There's the lip, squares up vertically. Nice, tidy combination of maneuvers.
And we're going to check out Carissa early on in this heat, Kaipo.
Carissa Moore, nice carve off the top, and Carissa always really solid on her board and just keeping the rails loose, going heel edge to toe edge.
Just missed getting the grab rail, but if she had steadied herself, she may have had a really long tube right then. And Carissa, wise choice not to pull in on that one, because there was all this work down the line. I love these 2 turns right in the pocket. This one here, again, jams it nice and tight. And, well, this is exactly what she needed to come back in this heat. And I don't...
So impressed with the punch in Gabriella's surfing, as we see Carissa Moore absolutely tee off on the first section here of what is wave number 4 for the 5-time world champion. Number of big hits on this one, and she needs, next to nothing to improve her lead here. Just looking to better a 3.23, and she's certainly going to do that. Needs a 9.33, and time's really winding down here, under a minute to go. Carissa Moore's moved to the inside. She's really wanting to get rid of this 6.33 and really put it out of reach for Gabriella Bryan. Nice ride here that she's connected with. Grabs the rail, tucks into the tube, finding a way through this one. And she gets the exit, the low road exit for Carissa Moore, checks the watch and says thank you very much. That she's not there at the end of the year competing in the Rip Curl WSL Finals.
No, it just seems like it's bound to happen. As we look at the replay here, this is a 7.5 on the score. Great backhand surfing. Gee, she really put some aggression into that final snap.
She doesn't have to worry about that now, as she received the wild card for the start of 2023. Here comes Carissa Moore, big hammer on the backhand. Nice vertical connection with the slide off the lip. 2 great turns. Kind of a speed check, winds up harder for a solid end section hack. Rolling into this one with a lot of open face. Carissa Moore picking off a solid set wave. Clean backhand wrap for Moore. The Hawaiian has so much time for that backhand wrap. Straight up vertical and aggressive combination. Her best wave so far, still has room to move. Nice clean snap. Here comes the finish way down the reef. Great timing for Carissa Moore. It's all focused on the WSL Final 5, and we'll get back to that in a moment because we've got a nice little roll in for Carissa Moore. Getting a lot of speed, clean first turn right off the lip. Laying down the forehand hook. Bottom jumps out, she controls it. Another clean frontside wrap, and she'll pace her way through this section as she's lining up some whitewater. Power hack. Complete for Riss. Carissa Moore is going to chip in, had the 5.0 on her first. She'll just wait for a moment. Now starting to drive. A surfer from Oahu winds up off the bottom, and a great connection. Nice patience. Second turn, a tighter jam into the pocket. And lighting up the end section with a cool fin drift.
Looks like there's some lumps coming. Let's see if this can turn into anything for Carissa Moore. One last chance. Looks like she's taking a paddle.
Carissa Moore looking for a 6-4-1. Has something to work with here. Big opening snap. And another.
Wow.
Hangs on. Carissa Moore.
Carissa's turn. Big fan of spray off the Mayhem. Jams it again off the top. Third maneuver complete for the 5-time world champion.
Wow.
What a beautiful exchange, Pete.
As we see Carissa looking like she's darting to try get into position here.
Carissa Moore with a 3-6-7 start. Here's wave number 2. Setting up the lip. Powerful backside hack, and she controls a single maneuver option.
On the rankings and potentially give herself a shot at a world title in a rookie season. But Carissa Moore, she's going to try and just hold that run just a little bit with this ride. She needs a 4.35 out of this one to get herself back into the #1 position and potentially into the quarterfinals here. Nice hit, this wave. A nice flow to it. You can just see some of that texture starting to dissipate, and it's cleaning up a little bit here as Carissa brings this one through to the inside. Goes to the layback jam. A lot of power on a tricky section.
She's steep on this one. Let's see how she goes. 5-time world champion, uses priority, just needs a 2. Carissa Moore, big first venomous snap from her at speed in a critical part of the wave. And another nice carving maneuver, puts her down at the bottom. And again, on the rail, really nicely done. If she is feeling any pressure, she's not showing it. She's releasing it in the best possible way.